Hello and welcome to Ogun State Weekly. I am Henry Ogunjimi. My colleague, BC Adebayo, is unavoidably absent today, and so I will be steering the ship alone on this edition. Last week on the program, we brought you activities of the All Progressives Congress's campaign train, currently touring the 236 wards across the 20 local government areas of Ogun State. Today, the train moves to Yewa North, Ogun Waterside, Odeda and Ikpokia local government areas of the state. Plus, we have for you the stern warning given by the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, to troublemakers who intend to disrupt the peace in the state before, during, or after the general elections. That's our curtain raiser for today. Join us again after this timeout.
Anybody seen flouting the law, go to me as the governor of Ogun State, will be arrested, okay? And will not be released until when we finish our election. He will be in prison. We are going to prosecute them. One more time, if I hear anybody going around with gun shooting, that person will be arrested and he will not be part of this election. I am speaking not as APC, I am speaking as the governor of Ogun State. They did it in election. They did it in Isagaru. They are doing it around. Tell them that they should not. This is not their father's house. Even in their father's house, if they consider news house, they will be arrested. Tell them that I, Ibikunle Amosun, the governor of the state, said that.
Welcome back. Senator Ibikunle Amosun and his running mate in the coming elections, Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga, at the beginning of the week led other party faithful to Yewa North local government area of the state to seek the people's support for re-election as governor and to elect all APC candidates into various offices at the polls. A largely agrarian community, residents and party faithful in Yewa North local government area in their hundreds cheered the state governor as he made his way into Ojaodon, where he assured the people that the ongoing 107-kilometer road that passes through the local government area will be completed in record time to facilitate movement of people and farm produce.
Challenging us, and I've just spent 3.5 years that we have not done some things. Please ask them, what did they do in their 8 years? They had the opportunity, they did not do it. We now, just 3.5 years, look at all that we've done. This road that we are doing, 110 kilometers. They will never have thought about that. 80 years they didn't do anything. You know this road was impossible before. Yes, it's dusty, but it's not possible. And we are going to asphalt it from Alagbe to Ilara. I've mentioned all the major towns. To Elisha, we will do it by the grace of God. So we want you to come out and vote for our candidate massively. Ẹgbẹ́ wa, ẹgbẹ́ onígbàlẹ̀ ni o.
Entered the second day, and supporters at the different wards visited cheered the team. Wooing voters at these different places, Senator Amosun lays bare some of his plans if elected for a second term in office.
Gathering data of how many we are now. So if we are even about 7.1, if you look at it, all of those states where they have 35, 30, whatever local government, they are not even up to us. They are not more than us. We are more than them in terms of population. The last time they did the population was so many years back. Ogun State has developed between that time and now. So for effective governance, we need to create LCDA. Indeed, I should have created it, but I don't want it to be that it's because of politics. And in any case, when we came, we had issues with our finances. Now I think readily we are okay. We can fund ourselves, we can manage ourselves. So immediately, I will not even wait till May 29. Immediately after March 1st, because I know, I have no doubt in my mind, God's willing, and with the support of our people, that February 28th, this time What's the time now? Maybe from 1, 2 when they started to count the results. Everybody knows that God's willing we are going to be returned. And once that is done, we will immediately commence the process of this LCDA with referendum and what have you.
In all, the governor seems to be enjoying the support of the populace as they express their determination to vote him in once again.
All the roads that have been abandoned for years, he opened them up, and he's almost finishing it. So we should give him the second time so that he can finish all his projects. Otherwise, if another person comes there, they may abandon it and we are going to suffer. So apart from that, the governor, Senator Amosun, is a listening governor. He knows the plight of people.
And to ensure his victory at the poll, the governor has challenged those who have not collected their permanent voter cards to do so and not sell their votes. When the campaign train arrived at Ogun Waterside local government area, residents were full of praises for the presence of government in the major parts of the local government area, especially in education and rural electrification of their communities. And if their votes count, they have a number of demands they hope to have. Ogun Waterside local government area holds a large reserve of natural resources waiting to be tapped, and the welfare of the people of the largely riverine community has always been topmost on Senator Amosun's mind. For that reason, the campaign team arrived, knowing that it would be a long and interesting tour. After a long drive from Abeokuta, the state capital, it is time to explore the waters. Governor Amosun ensures the boats are not overloaded, and anyone with a phobia for water stay back at the jetty. When the local cruise boat leaves shore, light music on board made the 1-hour journey a short one. Odeomi Ward 10 was the first point of call. And the campaign team first seeks the royal blessings of the Lenua of Odeomi, Oba Adenuga Beyoku. The community praised the performance of the APC government and once more in its second term.
We have been having government before today. You know, the wind that is blowing since almost 3.5 years is different than the one that is happening before. You get a point now. A lot of things. We have been here. This town is an ancient city, ancient community. But there's nothing here before. It's what Awolowo did by then that is here. But today, the arrival of the Amosun government, we have seen many things. It gives us solar. Even if you can see the wiring now, the electricity is the one that did it. It brings transformer, many things. I cannot measure it finish.
We complain to the government through His Excellency Amosun that we were not having enough teachers in our secondary school here. Then he promised us, and immediately within a week, he posted 10 capable teachers, 10 graduate teachers for our secondary school. So it's a plus to him. So we have to give him a applause for that.
Throughout Ogun State, there is nowhere you can point out there is a place that they put any bridge. But he is the first governor that implemented such into Ogun State. We pray for him to come back and continue his good job, because we have been expecting such good job in this Ogun State for long. And this time that we have the person that is going to implement it, definitely we all in Ogun State, we are going to support him and support him to the last call.
Ilushin, Ibiade, Oni, and Iwopin wards were all visited, and that ran into late Tuesday night. On Wednesday, Ayila Itebu, Ayede Lomiro, and Abigi wards were visited. Here, some members of the other political parties in the community joined the APC fold.
People here believe in us. They can see what we've done elsewhere. I'm from here, so I tell them, if I'm from here, I know the problems, but I also know that this government will solve them, and we're very determined. And there's a lot of potential in this area. It's a very beautiful area, and it has a lot of potential. So we're very excited here. You can see the people are very happy.
Out of all the governors that remembers this place, he has not bring a road or any bridge, but we are sure of him because of what he has been doing over there. We believe by the time he goes the second time, this place will become an urban area. Secondly, we want a higher institution here. If there is a higher institution, people will rent house, they will buy food, so the community will be going up. Then we need an industry. There was a time there is paper mill, that is federal government project, and somebody said he wanted to bring a refinery. He has been doing human job on that aspect of life. You see, promotion of workers have been on. There have been no hindrance of any sort. Since his inception, all promotions that have been on ground before he came on board, he has been able to put them up. And up to this present time, everything has been normalized. And as for payment of worker salary, he has been trying, to be candid. He has not owned kobo. He has paid up to the present month.
This local government is unique in several respects. You've seen it. This is where we have the deepest end of the ocean in Nigeria. Indeed, we didn't have the time to see we were in the lagoon, you didn't see the Atlantic Ocean itself. But this is where the much talked Lokola is. You've seen it. This is where Iwokun paper mill is. Several of these gigantic projects, this is where it is. Indeed, if you see the rubber plantation, you've been following us, the palm plantation, a lot of things, Iloshi rubber plant, Lomiro oil plantation, Iwokun paper mill, this local government is very key. But for us to really actualize all of these lofty dreams and ideas, we need to have the support of the presidency too, the federal government. And that's why I kept stressing this to them, the need for them to not only vote me or vote our people at the state level, they need to vote too at the federal level. But you've seen what we've done. In the area of electricity that they are talking about, we have actually paid all the money to Ibadan Disco. And I'm sure they are effecting the repairs any moment from now. Even before the election, they will have the light. On the road, I've explained to them, if we've been able to do all the Ogun standard roads, which is like times 10 more expensive, why will we not have the capacity to do this? But the way it is, we must open our place, the urban first, so that we can encourage and attract all the would-be investors. We are happy that it's working. They are all here now. They need land. If you look at it, all of those central places, urban places, they don't have land for even all these development programs. But once they are coming now, we are now bringing them back to this axis. And it means automatically that all the roads must be fixed, all the infrastructure must be in place, and that we have started.